Welcome to SDH's coverage of USL League One, and we are down to the last match of the season. The championship game in USL League One, 5 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Union Omaha hosting Greenville. It is number one hosting number two, and we will get you prepared for that one in just a little bit. But before we go forward, let's go backward and show you how we got to this particular matchup. First, your highlights. Union Omaha's big win over FC Tucson, courtesy of our friends at USL League One, ESPN Plus and YouTube.
A lot of credit to the referee, though, in short sleeve shirt, and he blows his whistle. We are underway. FC Tucson and Union Omaha, the first ever playoff match in the history. Boyce will get it back. The shot is off the post. The rebound is in. Evan Conway scores for Union Omaha. Let's just check to see if he was in an onside position. It looks like he was. Bedoya curling it in. Korf was in there. Nearly fell for Charlie Dennis. Now here's Dennis. Trying to get it back on his right foot. Dennis! Off the crossbar! It may have taken a deflection off of the fingertips of Nuhu. Skierce in the middle, trying to spring Evan Conway. Conway, still Conway, dribbling in! Off the post! But as things stand, Union Omaha has a second. It is a straight red card. It looked like he was saying something to Schenfeld right as they went to celebrate. Must have been something he said. Good temperatures right around 40 degrees. The low tonight, 27. Here's Greg Hurst. It's saved. The rebound is in. Able to just slot it by Lapsley. Again, it's Viader. Curling it in. Lapsley. A bit of traffic in there. Some pushing and shoving. And it's Boyce from distance. Do not hit one better than that. Straight up into the air. Boyce picks it out. That is a tremendous finish. Dennis making the long run. Does fall for Charlie Dennis. Dennis scores! And Tucson pulls one back. Look at that goal. It was just hard work in that corner by Charlie Dennis, dispossessing Kroll. And Otieno will be able to get this out. Quick over the top, Poncho, flag stays down, it's Austin Poncho who scores! Union Omaha soaring into the USL League One final. Hurst. It's Austin Poncho again. Poncho off the crossbar! He nearly had a second. And that one would have been a collector's item. Here's Murphy. Is it off for Skierce? Skierce puts one on it, saved, and then it's tapped home. And able to put it home for a sixth. They have deserved this one fully. And that will end things here. Omaha is going to the USL League One final. A thorough beatdown of FC Tucson.
Then in the East, it took a little while, but Greenville in extra time gets the win over Chattanooga Red Wolves as a -119 favorite at home at Legacy Early. Here's your highlights of the win, courtesy once again of our friends at USL League One, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
And we're off and running on this cool night in the upstate of South Carolina. A spot in the League One final in Omaha. Down the right side comes Chattanooga. Ball in, falls free. Galindrez there, saved by Christensen. And the rolling ball is cleared off the line by Fricky.
Chance for Chattanooga. Here was the ball in. Actually, it was Brandon Fricky, wasn't it, that cleared it off the line?
Made up
for himself. Made up for that mistake there, certainly. We had the turnover to set up the first goal last week, assisted on the second goal, and then cleared one off the line late.
Go to the top of the box. Carrera puts it in. Still alive. Flicked over off the crossbar. That would have been brilliant, but it's a goal kick.
Abdi Mohammed was the right side of him, but there's not much you can do in that position when you've got that size advantage. Interesting set piece. Ruiz trying to get involved. He hasn't been much involved there. That's a lovely ball.
Espana puts it in, back post, headed up and cleared by Lee. Did it go across the line? Appeals, but nothing doing from the referees. Another clearance off the line.
Chattanooga almost took advantage. Abdi Mohammed a little slack getting back. Mensigan, I'm not sure how much he knew about it. Got the side of his head on it, and that was almost going to be enough. But Evan Lee, great tracking back. No, that didn't cross the line.
Alefi clears it. And Adam Kilpatrick will send us to extra time to determine the other League One finalists to join Union Omaha 0-0 after 90.
Ronnie Galindres out there in the center of the field.
Ibarra fires one, it's in! Off the keeper and in! What a strike from the top of the box!
Well, that's a goal deserving of a final booth if it turns out to be the final berth, I should say, if it turns out to be the winner. The Green Cloud defense replay. Yeah, both center backs just laying off Ibarra, giving him it was a nice first touch and set up for him beautifully. Trot got a touch on it, but it was too much power on the ball. And 1-0 Greenville.
Muhammad and Brown on that right side. Through, here's Booth! Back over to Lummis, open net, he squeezes it home!
Let's look at the ball through by Nico Brown. Wasn't the best of first touches by Marius Lummis. That should perhaps do it.
And the Greenville Triumph are headed to the League One final next weekend. 2 goals in extra time, getting it done.
Now let's get you ready for the championship game. Let's start with our friends at WSPA TV. Dan Vasco caught up with Greenville Triumph at practice, caught up with the Triumph as they get ready for the last game of the year, caught up with John Harks, caught up with Tyler Polak, and goalkeeper Paul Christensen. The voice that you hear going in is sports director Pete Yanity. Here's the update from Greenville, courtesy of our friends at WSPA and WSPA.com.
They hope celebrating after their 5 o'clock match out in Omaha. They continue to get ready to try to win a second straight league title, this time on the field. And Dan Vasco has more.
Hey, left, free in the middle, coming late. The Greenville Triumph getting in one final week of practice before the USL League One title game. And they're taking a business-like approach into their 3rd consecutive championship.
You know, we want to make sure that we keep balance with the emotions. To get back there is fantastic, but, you know, you can't, rest on that. You can't just be happy with that. We've got to go and finish it out.
After hitting a rough patch mid-season, the Triumph rallied to a second-place finish and now find themselves in a familiar spot.
I think it's been our overall attitude, us just persevering and knowing that we can come out on the other side.
The championship match features the top scoring team in the league in Union Omaha against one of the best defensive units in the Greenville Triumph, who have garnered momentum over the last month or so. They haven't given up a goal since late September, and they're hoping that continues once again on Saturday.
I think the biggest thing is just being consistent. At the end of the day, we found our form. You can see it in the team that there's the momentum behind it of defending as a group and then attacking as a group, and we've been able to use that momentum to help us run into the playoffs here.
I mean, we're definitely starting to pick it up during the most important time of the season. Just seeing everything come together right now, it's a really good feeling.
The Triumph shut out Union Omaha back in October and are in need of a similar performance in their return to Nebraska to complete the title defense.
It's going to be a battle. I think just getting into them early, kind of setting the tone. I think it's going to make a big difference. Just let them know that we're there.
In Greenville, Dan Vasco, 7 Sports.
Now to the Omaha side of things, let's catch you up with their head coach, Jay Mims, as he gets ready to host the last game of the year against a very, very tough Greenville Triumph side.
First of all, I want to congratulate Tucson on a great year. John Perlman did an amazing job to turn around the team and get them to where they're at. So they had a great year. So I want to congratulate them on a great year and great success. But tonight was about Union Omaha. It was what an amazing effort our guys put on from the first 30 seconds of the game. You could just tell we were ready. We were on the front foot, and there was some great soccer being played. What a what a great night it was. The fans showed up. The support was amazing. It was just great. So many times, though, in games, you can play great and have all kinds of chances early on, but you don't get that goal, and then the game kind of swings. But for us to get 2 goals early on, it just set the tone for the rest of the night, and it was an amazing performance. It was just, I can only just congratulate our guys, and it was fun to watch, and they were clicking tonight, and I'm really, really happy and thankful for the night tonight, and we're not done yet. We got one more. We need to bring back to Omaha here what we're looking for, the big trophy. But as for now, we're going to be happy and celebrate this victory, because it's a big accomplishment for us to play the way we did tonight on a big stage, huge stage like that. I think it shows a lot about our guys' experience and their character, and can't wait for next week. Thank you, guys.
So let's take a look at your juice boxes heading into this one. Once again, 5 o'clock Eastern time start on Saturday. Union Omaha at home is a -123. Your 90-minute draws a +233. And the Greenville Triumph are at a +311. If you're near Omaha and can drop in, go catch the last game of the year in USL League One. If you're local and you can't, catch it on your local providers. If you're neither local nor in the stadium at Union Omaha, catch it on ESPN+. Quality soccer that we've been able to see all season long. Thanks to everybody who has gotten us to the last game of the year. We'll recap it next week. That's your look at USL League One as we head to the championship game in USL League One, Union Omaha and Greenville on Saturday afternoon. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the game.
There can be only one.